Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Hello there. Finishing up a couple toe touches. Kind of rushed out here. Wanted to get started at 6:30. Seemed like a good time to get started. Rushed out here. Wanted to get started at 6:30. Seemed like a good time to get started. Started fussing. Wanted to get my coffee show in. And rushed through a couple stretches while my phone was charging. Didn't quite get the goodness of stretching in that I was hoping for. And if I don't get the goodness of stretching or the charge on my phone, to be honest with you. So, advanced warning. Good morning, Nan. Advanced warning. If our conversation suddenly, quickly ends, that's why. That's why. That is why. So a warning to you. Hello, Kathy. Hello, Nimb. Hello, Nan, although I've said hello, Nan, to you. Let's see who else joined while I was stretching. Oh, there's Nan, John Bradley. Nan, thank you so much for sending me the rose. We got a Mike, we got a Kevin and Alan, Ella Bean, MB2, a Kathy, Brandy. Brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be. Such a fine girl. My wife, my love and my lady. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Anyone else know that song? I don't know when it came out. Probably 72 or 3 or something like that. It feels very 70s-ish. Don't know if they'd make a song about that. I mean, they make all sorts of dirty songs now. But where the guy singing, what a good wife you would be, seems a little dated. And maybe that's because it's 50 years ago. And notice I have this little paper towel getting kind of knocked around on top of my cup, trying to keep some warmth in the cup as it's cold outside today. I don't know the temperature, but I'm going to guess it's probably upper 30s. But it's such a pretty morning, and just woke up, I don't know, less than 10 minutes ago, and got my coffee started, and hustling through my routine. I mean, I'm thankful that I was able to sleep in. I cannot tell you how thankful I was and how good it felt. But I do enjoy having not that it was a crazy, hectic morning or anything like that. I'm not trying to say that. But I did want to get my show started, and had to rush through my stretching and cover my coffee cup with a paper towel to keep it warm and all sorts of other stuff. So hold on, let me have a little water. But good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. My name is Ken Tracy, and this is Coffee with Ken. It is Saturday morning. It is April 20th. It is, I don't know, about 6:34 a.m. Happy Saturday. This is a show that I have been doing for quite some time. Hello, Rick. I'm glad you got one. For quite some time, and it travels with me wherever I go and whatever adventures I'm on and whatever I'm doing in life and what have you. And, I look back 5 years and I see a lot of craziness and babies being born and marriages and divorces and movings and careers and falling aparts of careers and new hirings and big paydays and financial struggles and substance abuse and sobriety, and see a lot of life over the last 5 years. I've lived a interesting life, especially over the last 5 years. And that's how Coffee with Ken started, just as a guy needing to talk and get stuff off his chest. And the more he talked, the more he realized that his audience had stuff going on in life too. It wasn't just him, and that they connected, or my message resonated, and it provided some companionship, and uh, maybe gave people a smile from time to time listening to me talk. And I'll tell you what, being able to make people smile or help people smile, I guess you can't make anybody do anything, but you can help people smile. And I think one of my gifts in life is being able to help people smile, because I'll walk into Starbucks and order my cup of coffee and always get a laugh or a smile without even trying, just by being me, my animated self. And that's a nice feeling. So, anyway, for those that have been watching a while, hey, Grimace, just here to say hello and hope you have had a great day. Well, that's so nice of you, Grimace. I appreciate that little drop of positivity on all of our lives this morning. So thank you for stopping in, and I hope you have a great day as well. But anyway, for those that have been watching a while, you know this isn't just a show about me talking. For those that have been watching a while, you know it's also a show about me sharing my love of coffee. Hello, Jay. And with that in mind, I have a nice hot cup of coffee in front of me. Kind of interested. I guess I'm excited to have my first sip, but I'm almost more curious than excited, and I'll tell you why in a moment. But my hope is that wherever you are, whatever you're doing, that you got a hot cup of coffee in front of you as well. Cheers to us. Hold on. Let me take another sip. Try and make sure it hits my taste buds, because I almost missed something there. Hold on. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's the Cameron's Hawaiian blend. And I discovered Cameron's coffee, I don't know, a couple months ago. It was on sale at my grocery store, and I think I bought the hazelnut, and I think I enjoyed it. I've never been to Hawaii. I don't even have any great desire to go to Hawaii, because it's kind of far, and it's probably really expensive. But anyway, I'm drinking the Hawaiian blend coffee by Cameron's today. And let me take one more sip before I give it. I'm never going to give it the thumbs down. I mean, there's only a couple things in life I'll give thumbs down to. Liver. Honestly, cooked peas. But other than that, I mean, I don't eat kiwi, but I think that's more of an allergy thing. So I'm not going to give this Hawaiian blend coffee by Cameron's a thumbs down, but let me have another sip. It almost feels like I caught COVID over the night, because I don't. I'm looking for subtle hints of pineapple or whatever else Hawaiian blend coffee might have, but I'm missing them. I mean, it's warm. There's a slight coffee taste. And maybe that's what they like to drink in Hawaii. Maybe that is what the Hawaiian coffee bean produces. Just kind of a warm, slight coffee taste. If so, I'd say it's a coffee made for wimps. But that's just me. Good morning, Mark. So, but it's warm and it's coffee, and I'm not giving it the thumbs down. And thank you all so much for joining. Again, it's Saturday morning. It is, I don't know, almost 7 o'clock. Hello, Apple user. And I had a great night's sleep. And I hope you had a great night's sleep. And I hope you are excited about your day. I'm just shaking the cobwebs out of my mind. Mark wants to know what's my live's about. My live's about life. I go live every day, or almost every day, at between 5:30 and 6:30. And it's my life. It's the stories that I tell and the experiences I've had. And my stories and my experiences seem to be able to connect with an audience. And I talk about all sorts of things: mental health, sobriety, addiction, gambling, relationships, financial highs and lows, and But I kind of should give it to you straight, and we'll tell you about the struggles. You know, I keep some things private because some things are meant to be kept private. But I'll allude to the struggles for sure, and let you know when I'm hurting, and I'll cry on the camera because I cry every day, and I'll laugh on the camera, and I'll smile on the camera, and I'll kind of just be myself and talk. So that's what the show's about. Um, but anyway, again, it's Saturday morning, and I just woke up a few minutes ago, and I had a great, great night. I had a great, great night. I have four children. God blessed me with four kids. Two beautiful older girls that are 18 and or not quite 18. I'm aging her. She'll be 18 at the end of the month, and 15, just turned 15, and two beautiful babies as well. That's a little boy's gonna almost be 3, and my little girl just turned a year and a half, and they're beautiful as well. But the two older ones, because the little ones can barely, I mean, they can walk, but they can't do a track meet, and that's where I'm going with this story. The two older ones had a track meet at their high school. They live about 10 miles west from me in a with my first wife, and both run track, and I used to run track, and I really love cheering uh, sports. You know, I love cheering. I think I love encouraging. Uh, I love encouraging. I love saying "way to go" if somebody jogs by, or I don't know, you did a great job, or thanks so much, or thank you for your service, or whatever. And when I get to focus all that energy and really let it fly out, like I do cheering at a sporting event, particularly a track meet where I get to cheer on my daughters and their friends, uh, I just love it. And it was kind of a cool night last night, and windy at the start. And my older daughter, you know, in life, there's a lot of like barriers we try and break through. And in running, there's a lot of time barriers as well. A lot of time barriers. And like the 4 minute miles, the famous one, or they're trying to break the 2 hour marathon right now, which is crazy because when I used to run, the world record was 2:08, but they're trying to break the 2 hour marathon, or you know, but for individuals, it could be a 4 hour marathon or a 10-minute mile or what have you. And my daughter, older daughter, has been running up against a barrier since she started high school. And she's only got a couple more meets in her high school career. And I'm going to cry just thinking about it because it's been such a fun experience cheering for her since she started running at junior high. And she might get mad if I say this, but certainly she's not the most talented runner by far. But she works so hard and has such a good attitude and wants it so bad and is so determined uh, that it's hard just not to love watching her run and try so hard. And last night she came up against a barrier that she's been coming up against. Uh, I mean, really her whole career, but specifically the last year, she almost broke through it. I'll just say, I mean, this isn't going to be embarrassing. It's a 6 minute mile. She'd never broken a 6 minute mile. And last year, in the last meet, she won her heat, but ran a 6:08 and was mad she didn't go a little faster. And all year, she's been flirting with it. And I think she ran maybe a 6:08 or 6:01 in her first meet, and a 6:04 and a 6:01 and a 6:04, and the meets were ticking off, and the months started ticking off, and she was really hoping to do it. And again, she only has a few more meets of track season, and her whole team knew her goal. And I mean, she's very emotional like me, and she was terrified and angry when she wouldn't, and you know, we had to evaluate her performance, and she's a lot like her dad. Uh, but I'll tell you what, last night she did it, and it gives me a chill just saying it. And her whole team, and it was an invite, but her whole team was running back and forth and screaming for her. I'm getting the chills uh, every lap and going crazy. And she started out, and we developed a strategy, and she was right on pace for her first lap. Her second lap was a little slow, so I was worried. Her third lap, she did pretty well, a little faster than I was expecting. So she got back on pace. And her fourth lap, she had to run what's called negative splits almost, and almost run just as fast the second half of the race as the first. And she was able to do that. And she ran like a 2:57 first half, and because of her great last 400, came through in 5:57, and the whole team was cheering, and it was so exciting. And she ran through the race. She didn't even win her heat, but still, as she ran through the finish, she raised her arms like this, and she was so excited, and she was mobbed by her teammate, and the starter had to say, "Hey, you got to get off the track. There's still runners finishing." And she got through, and I gave her a big hug and told her how proud I was. I would have been proud if she ran a 7:10. But you can't help be proud when somebody you love so much achieves their dream. And to her at that moment, she was going, "Wow, this is the best moment of my life." It was felt to her like she climbed Mount Everest or broke a world record, but she did it. And it was so awesome to be a part of and watch her journey and watch her achieve her dreams, whatever they may be. Because, that's not a state qualifying time or an Olympic world record or anything. It doesn't matter. So anybody at any level can have a dream, and the glory of achieving it is what matters when you achieve it. And she got to achieve it and celebrate it in front of her mom and me and all her teammates. And it was just an awesome, awesome, awesome experience. And I got videos of it and sent them all to my family. And it was just so neat. And I am so proud of her. And she's got to feel so good because she did it. She did it. And you can do it too. You can do it too. You got a dream out there. Again, it might be losing 5 pounds, or I don't know, having 10 grand saved in the bank, or getting a new job, or finding a man or a woman, or being a little more kind to yourself, or I don't even just making it through the day sometimes might feel like a dream. But I'm telling you, if my little daughter can do it, so can you. And again, I think it's important to find inspiration. And I find so much inspiration in watching Erin run. And I feel so sad as her track season's going to be winding down, and she's a senior, and she's going to be going off to college and doing her thing. But I got a little girl, and I had a bunch of girls I was standing next to on her team, and they go, "Oh, we were so sad that you're not going to be there next year." But then we remembered you have another daughter, Morgan. And I was, I don't know if they care. I'm the crazy cheering dad, and I know all their names, and I cheer my heart out, and I run around the track, and I'm screaming. And some people might look at it as obnoxious, but I look at it as supportive as heck. And it reminded me that I still got a daughter in, and I got a 1.5-year-old little girl in there, and a 3-year-old boy that, I don't know, will be chasing dreams of their own at some point. And I'm almost going to cry saying it. And I'm going to be a proud dad watching them chase their dreams and live their dreams and accomplish their dreams and strive for their dreams, just like Erin did last night. And it was neat to watch, and it's neat being a dad. And I'm so proud of my big girl, Erin, who achieved her dream last night. And, yeah, so I'm going to have a little more coffee. What time is it? That might be all I need to talk about today. I think God works the way God works. Usually my show goes 30 to 45 minutes. But I hear Holly barking. I know my babies are fussing. And I just shared a story about my daughter achieving her dreams that seems like enough to share on this Saturday morning. Yeah. So I want to get another hot cup of coffee. I hear my dog barking. I think my babies are ready to get up today, and I'm ready to get them and watch them start striving and heading towards uh, their dreams as well. So I want to thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you hopping on this Saturday morning and sharing this cup of coffee. Mm. I hope you had a great night's sleep. I hope you had a great, great week. I hope you're feeling good. You're excited about your day. I hope you're loving yourself. I hope you're forgiving yourself. And as always, I hope to talk to you soon. Bye bye. Uh oh. Uh oh. Uh oh. There we go. Maybe. There we go.